In this problem, we are going to solve a rational inequality. That's if you have a fraction or variables in the numerator and the denominator. Now, you've got really 4 options for any fraction, unless you include imaginary numbers, which we're not quite ready for. The fraction will either be positive, it will be negative, it will be 0, or it will be impossible, meaning that the denominator is 0. Division by 0 is not possible. One of those 4 possibilities. The 2 that we're going to key on is what makes it either 0, which is -2, and what makes it undefined, not possible. I'll put a 0 there, so it reminds me that it equals 0. And I'll put an x there, meaning it can't be that number. Any other value on the number line, if I plug it in for x, it's going to give me a positive or a negative value for the entire fraction. Because there's only one number that makes the fraction 0, -2, and only one number if you insert it in a fraction that makes it undefined, 3. So that means all other numbers must be one of the 2 other possibilities, which means makes it a positive number or a negative number. So we will start with 4. If I plug in 4, I would have 6/1. That's a positive number. But I don't want a positive number, right? I want less than 0. I want negative, so that part is not going to be in my solution set. Then I'll try a number between -2 and 3. Any number, I'll try 0. If x is 0, we get 2/3. That's a negative number. That's what we want. And if I try a number to the left of -2 or less than -2, let's say if x equals -3, I would have -1/6. 2 negatives, that makes a positive. So I only wanted numbers that make the fraction negative. So I don't want numbers less than -2. I don't want -2 because that makes it 0. I certainly don't want 3 because that makes it undefined, and I don't want numbers larger than 3 because that makes the fraction positive. So that means everything in between -2 and 3 is what works. So since I can't use either one of those 2, I'm going to use parentheses in my interval notation. And that would be my solution. Anything between -2 and 3 will work.